By the end of this module, your first VR scene will be running on your own Quest headset. Not a tutorial someone else built. Not a demo. Your scene. Your headset. You will put it on, look around, and stand inside a room that you made. Across this whole course, we build one project together. It is called ZenSpace. A virtual reality and mixed reality meditation room. It is simple enough for a complete beginner and rich enough to teach every core idea in VR. I chose it because it mirrors my own app, Energy Field, which is live in Meta's alpha program. So at every step, I can show you how I solved the exact same problem in a real, shipped app. Here is what makes this course different from every other VR course. You will not type code by hand. We use an AI coding agent, Claude Code, to write our scripts. You describe what you want in plain English. The agent writes the code. You test it in VR and you iterate. That is how professional developers actually work now. So even if you have never written a single line of code, you can build this. Here is the journey ahead. 11 modules. Module 1, today, we set up our tools and build our first room. Module 2, we set up our AI coding partner. Modules 3 through 8, we add hands, interface, audio, movement, saving, and multiplayer. Module 9 is the one that makes your resume different. Mixed reality. Your objects placed in your real room through Quest pass-through. Module 10, we polish for performance. And Module 11, we submit to Meta's store. Almost nobody teaches that last step. We will. Before we build, hold this one picture in your head. The VR development loop. You work in Unity on your computer. Unity packages everything into an Android app file, called an APK. That file travels down a cable to your Quest and your app launches inside the headset. You change something, you build again, you test in VR. Change, build, test. You will repeat this loop hundreds of times. The faster it runs, the faster you create. And here is what a VR scene actually is underneath. It is simpler than you think. A camera rig, which is really you, your head and your hands, tracked in space. Some geometry, the floor and the walls, the shapes that make the room. Materials, which decide how each surface looks, its color and how it catches light. And lights, to make the room feel warm instead of empty. That is it. A camera, some shapes, some materials, some lights. Every VR app in the world is built from these same few pieces. The big ones just have more of them. Today you install 3 things. I will name them now, and the lab guide beside this video has every exact click. First, Unity, version 6, with Android build support, because Quest runs on Android. Second, the Meta XR Software Development Kit, a single free package that gives you hands, controllers, pass-through, everything. Third, you switch your project to build for Meta Quest instead of for a PC. Follow the lab guide step by step while I explain why each piece matters. Then we build the room itself. A floor in warm dark wood. 4 walls in soft cream. A directional light angled like afternoon sun, and a gentle point light overhead so the space feels calm, not clinical. And 1 small grey stone, resting in front of where you will stand. Later, in Module 3, we make that stone something you can reach out and grab. For now, It is the first object in a world that is yours. And then the moment this whole module is for. You connect your Quest, you press build and run, and you put on the headset. The floor is beneath you. The walls are around you. The stone rests in front of you. The light is warm. Look around. You are not watching a VR scene. You are standing inside one. And you made it. Things will go wrong along the way. A build target missing. A device not found. A black screen on launch. I have hit every one of these in my own work building a real app. So I am not going to hand you the happy path and disappear. I will show you the errors and exactly how to fix each one. That is the difference between reading documentation and learning from someone who shipped. So here is how to use this module. This video is the map. It shows you what you are building and why each piece matters. The lab guide beside it is the terrain. It has every exact click in order so you never get lost. Watch the video once. Then open the lab guide, put on your headset when it tells you to, and build. That is module 1. By the end, you will have a working VR development pipeline and your own room running on your headset. Next module, we set up your AI coding partner so you can build by describing, not by typing. Open the lab guide. Let's start.